Think about this for a moment. A year and a half has gone past when 18-year-old Kyi-Reice Sylvester armed himself with a knife and miraculously got himself inducted into London's gang NPK Hall of Fame. Now he's finally been forced to face the music and learn his fate for taking the life of OFB member 6 in a park over a botched robbery attempt, and all because he felt disrespected when 6 mushed his face. 19 years. That's 19 years in a cell, 19 years being told where to go, what to do with your life. Eating mackerel on boiled rice, being told to bang up at 7 PM. That's going to be his life now until he hits middle age. Now we all know NPK and OFB had conflict, but members like OFB 6 and NPK Kyi were so low on the totem pole that they were never seen to be as glorified members, and they weren't known to be wary of. These were kids essentially, hanging around with friends and talking big on social media. This was the classic drill or gang propaganda. Now, because NPK and his mate Leon had spent the day on August 1st, 2021 crossing London and snatching items off civilians, they were high off adrenaline, excitement and euphoria. And sadly, they happened to bump into 6 and his mates. Real name Stelios Aviko. He was only 16 years old. Now, it was Kyi that tried to rob OFB 6's friend, and because OFB 6 stuck up for his mate by smushing Kyi in his face, Kyi panicked. He pulled out a blade and lunged forward. The blade was used 3 times on OFB 6's thigh. Now Stelios collapsed on the ground, dazed, wounded, afraid. Every emotion you can think of. Emergency services were then called and then dispatched to the scene. The urgency of Stelios' injuries was so severe that an air ambulance had to be deployed. And then Stelios was airlifted to the Royal London Hospital just after 10 minutes past 2. But sadly, he was pronounced dead 9 days later. Now, after the fatal incident, NPK Kyi bragged about his actions, deluded by the fact that NPK had finally recognised him as a member, and they would use 6's incident in their songs, thanks to NPK Kyi. What he didn't anticipate was an investigation would have to take place, and the fact that he had incriminated himself. Now, Kyi-Reice Sylvester was found guilty of the M in a court of law on January 20th, and then he was sentenced to 19 years. The thing is, was it all worth it? Condolences. Stay safe. Say.